Hello everyone. There will be a short demonstration video for WooCommerce and SAP B1 integration using APPSeCONNECT. So for the demonstration, I will be starting off with the customer synchronization from WooCommerce to SAP. So to create a new customer, I will create a new user here in this WooCommerce end. So let's go to the users section where I can create a new one. Let's add a username first. So I'm adding our username and unique email ID has to be put in here. Okay, so I have added a unique email ID. Let's add the first and last name. So once you have added all the information, let's just change the role of that particular user from subscriber to customer and let's add it. So I have added all the contact details. Now it's time to add the addresses. So you can add different billing and shipping address. I will be adding a single address so someone can use that for different billing and shipping purpose. So I'm adding the address and city and other zip code and other details. A zip code should be a valid one. Let's choose the country. I'm adding a state here and putting a contact number for that particular user. Once it is done, just copy it to the shipping one and update the user. Once the customer is saved, we will move into the agent, and from the direction to WooCommerce to SAP, I will be triggering this integration point business partner add. Once it is successfully added, we will check for the same in SAP. Now move to the SAP and search for business partner under the business partner master data. Let's find the newly created user. So here is the user or customer which I have created in WooCommerce direction, and I have added that customer from WooCommerce to SAP, and it is visible with all the details which I have mentioned. If I go to the addresses page, you can see for different billing and shipping address, it is visible here. If you wants to add some other information, I am adding only the default field for this demo purpose. If someone wants to add some other fields including this, we also can do that. And one thing I want to mention that this is a bidirectional process. So if someone has their existing customer in SAP and they want to sync it back from SAP to WooCommerce direction, that can be also possible. And we also have added some UDF so that you can also maintain the exact WooCommerce customer ID here under the UDF section. Like we are maintaining the ID here under the return entity ID section. So now we will move into the next integration point, that will be item sync. So we will be creating a new item. So for that, let's go to the inventory, and under the item master data, I'm putting all the information related that item. So let's add item number first, and I'm adding a description. So you can add price here. Under the unit price, I'm mentioning our unit price for the price list 1. If someone wants to add different prices for different price lists, that can be possible, but I'm just choosing the price list 1. And under the sales data, you can mention the dimension for that particular item, and in the remark section you can put a description. So I'm adding a short description here. So once it is the item has been created, I will sync it back from SAP to WooCommerce end. So for that, let's just expand from SAP to WooCommerce direction. We'll have an integration point product add. We are using this to sync the product from SAP to WooCommerce direction. So for creating any new item, we will move into the inventory and also update the inventory for that item under the good receipts section. Let's choose the item first. So the item has been chosen. Now I'm just putting the quantity. Okay, so once it is done, to update the stock, we are using this stock update integration point. Once the synchronization has been done, we'll get the product under the product section in WooCommerce. So let's go to the product section to get the product. So here is the product which I have created in SAP. It's successfully present with the details which I have mentioned, like the title, the description which I have mentioned. If you're scrolling down, you can see the regular price which I have mapped. It is visible here, and here in this short description, so under the remarks which I have added for that particular item, it is visible here in this short description page. And if I click the inventory section, so the stock which I updated for that particular item, it is also present in WooCommerce. Now I'm just placing a new order by the name of the customer which I have already created and synced before. So let's just place an order. I'm just choosing the customer name here from this drop down. Here is the customer which I have added already. Let's just add the new item which I have created and sync. Let's find the item first, and also you can add different shipping charges. I'm choosing the flat rate one for this demo purpose and recalculate the calculation. Okay, so let's just place the order. So once you have placed the order, let's just move to the agent, and the order synchronization is taking place from WooCommerce to SAP. So from WooCommerce to SAP direction, here is the integration point. Sales order add, we are using this sales order add integration point, and this is the resync bucket where we will get the result of the synchronization, that whether it is successfully synced or not, and the details regarding the information, details regarding the integration you will get here in this log file. And let's just go to the SAP, and under the sales order you will have that newly created sales order. So here is the sales order which I have created in WooCommerce direction. It is present with the details which I have mentioned, like the line item is also visible, the customer name which I have chosen, it is visible here, and the freight charges which I have mapped, it is present, and this is the total charges for that particular order. And under the UDF, under this return entity ID, you also can maintain the exact ID of your WooCommerce, for that particular sales order. So right now I'm just moving this sales order or copying this sales order into delivery or shipment. So before sync that, let's just move to the shipment part. So the shipment has been created, or I can say the sales order has been successfully converted into delivery. Before sync that sales order, let me just showcase one more thing, that right now the status of the order is showing pending payment. Once the synchronization has been done, the status of that particular order will be changed. So we are using this shipment status add integration point to update the status of that particular order. Let's just refresh this page to get the updated status. So you can see the status has been changed from pending payment to completed. So that means the shipment synchronization is successfully done. And if I go to the ordered section, you also can see the status here, and the notes, you can also added some notes for that under that particular order. So these are the few integration points which I have configured for this demo purpose. If you have any queries regarding this integration and portal and APPSeCONNECT, you can definitely contact with us. Thank you.